Hi everyone, welcome back to Doll and Twink. I might look different, but Frederic might not.
I'm
but
Lynn out of drag right now.
yeah, we are doing a part 2 with Lynn just because we could keep talking for hours, honestly. So yeah, we have our special guest, Lynn's makeup look again.
Hey, besties.
I almost said, "How are you doing?" And I'm like,
I'm still doing excellent. Yeah.
great. What did you want to know about LA?
I guess.
What would you want to talk about? LA?
I just wanted, I want to know, how much different it is from whatever. Well, were you living in New York?
I was in New York City.
Okay, so it
for
must
6
not
years.
be, as dramatic for you. Because I feel like for me, living in a literal cornfield, moving to LA would be the biggest shock.
Yeah. So the thing is, I don't even live in the heart of the city anymore. I don't even know if you can consider myself LA. Some people say I'm in a different town technically, but it's so big. My friends also live in a place called Pasadena, which is really close to LA, but it's forest there, and my other friends who are 10 minutes away, it's just suburbs. So you don't have to be in the city, but I like it more because I cannot stand humidity. I hate what is it, the heat in the summertime, and it was cheaper here compared to the city. So.
Have you gotten a lot more brand opportunities?
Literally, I got one, and the shoe was in New York, and they flew me back to New York.
No way, I would just combust.
I was like, "Hey, I'm back, friends. It's been a month." But no, technically, more beauty stuff is here. Skincare and fashion is more in New York.
I'm just so overly attached to my family that I feel the only way I would ever move to LA is if I was Charlie D'Amelio level rich and famous and could.
Why do I still have your glasses on?
The only way I would ever move there is if I was so rich that I could move my whole family there.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I'm the only one here. My rest of my family's East Coast, so.
I just am I can't even go to LA for one day by myself because I'm just so scared of everything, which is not really a positive thing. So I really commend people who can just move.
I'm just an impulsive person.
Slay.
I literally thought about moving, and then I visited my friend for fun. I'm in her apartment right now. She let me sublease or whatever it's called, and sublet it. And it took me 3 days to be convinced to move here.
Well,
and I moved 2 months after.
I am not spontaneous.
No, that is so impulsive.
I just like to feel something.
Did you get anxiety? What if I regret
Moving?
it? Yeah.
On the plane, I did. One moment to lift off, I was like, "Wow, this is a big jump." But no, I've been loving it so far.
I love that for
It's
you.
rained once.
I don't know.
It's always sunny.
I don't know if I could do that. And I feel this summer, you're gonna die.
I was here during the summer. It wasn't bad. It was dry heat instead.
Yeah, I honestly,
that's not gonna change how I dress
genuinely,
either.
I feel like New York summers are worse because it's humid.
Mm-hmm.
Humidity sucks.
You're telling me. You're telling me.
I hate humidity.
I hate
like
the
the
summer
dry
because I
places.
hate sweating, and I hate winter because it's dark at 3 p.m. and I'm sad.
Yeah, that's so real.
Do you take your vitamin D?
No.
You should.
I am so
And then I
bad.
saw a TikTok that's it takes a couple months for vitamin D to kick in effect, so you better start now.
No, whenever I start taking my vitamin D and it's literally December, I just lie to myself that it's working. I'm like,
I
it's
think it does
working.
help.
Life
It's
hack.
working. Life hack, lie to yourself. Convince yourself.
I'm so bad because I'll tell other people to drink water and take care of themselves, but that sip of water I had 30 seconds ago was the only water I've drank today.
Oh.
Did you not bring a water bottle back?
Period.
Is that a Stanley Cup?
It is. I was a hater of Stanley Cups because $40 for a cup is kind of crazy, but I was intrigued by
buy this.
them. I wanted one for so long.
Mine's not a Stanley Cup.
I felt because I wanted it for so long that I could justify buying it because I waited and my mind didn't change, and I do love it.
Yeah.
I still think Hydro Flasks are slightly better.
I never had one.
Oh, okay.
I like my Alani New tumbler.
It is
I
cute.
gotta send this, and even then I get mad at it because I'm it leaks when when it tips.
I was just gonna say, how are you gonna charge $40 for a cup and then not even have it be spill proof?
Mm-hmm.
But it does keep shit cold. Did you see that video of someone who, like, their car set on fire and the cup still had ice in it?
That was
Yes.
a great ad.
That's like, you should have been like, hey, can you pay me some money before I post this? Like, that's an ad, mama.
Yeah.
That's
But
like, do you guys remember when I think it was KVD, I don't remember what product it was, but this person was like giving birth and her makeup looked amazing.
I did see that.
Yeah, and like I know, wait, was it like a brow product or was it like an eyeliner?
I think it was.
No, I think it was a one size setting spray. Was it?
I forget.
Oh, I've seen multiple. Like, there's been a lot of like kind of like repetition with that, like of brands being like, oh, look at how our product stays on during labor.
I thought I was
Yeah.
gonna be one of those baddies that like busts out my brushes while I'm in labor, but then like once I was in it, no. Like
How was the experience?
like once I got the epidural, like the epidural does a good ass job when they do it right, and like no regrets there. So it wasn't bad until I was like literally, it took almost 5 hours to push out my son because he was like 9 pounds and they had to use the vacuum to get him out. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. It's like a toilet plunger they put on the baby's head and they yank him out.
Please.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
It's taking me out.
I was like 9 pounds, like 4 ounces, I think, as a baby. My mom was pushing to get me out. She was like,
Solidarity
please.
with your mom.
Yeah, and then my brother also was like 9 pounds.
Yeah, I
both
feel
our
like if
kids
I
were
have
huge.
another baby, it will also be gigantic. The doctor pretty much told me, like, yeah, if you had a big baby, like, good luck.
Please. I didn't know there was a vacuum they used to suck it out.
I
though.
know!
No, we're not looking up.
It's like a toilet plunger.
That's insane.
I had heard of, like,
I
the
thought their
forceps.
heads were like soft though when they're born, so you
They
keep
are.
them
It gives them a huge, like, cone head.
Crazy.
when they're so like it actually shifts their head.
Have
the
you
vacuum.
have you seen a cone-headed baby? Look up
No.
I don't look at babies. I
Look
try
up-
my best not to look at babies.
Look up newborn cone head. A lot of babies, their
I'll look
heads
up one
come
right
out
now.
like long. Like their skull doesn't fuse together so that when they're born, their head can like yeah.
No, I just like would like it's just add that to the list of like things I like that baby list.
Yeah, I
Ew.
have a
Oh my god. I'm so
Oh,
scared.
this is another reason I don't want kids.
I'm so valid. I mean, like, I love my son, but like, no, when people say that like 1-day-old babies are cute, they're lying. Like, I thought my son was cute because I have like the mom goggles on, but like,
Yeah.
fresh, brand new babies are not cute. They just,
Yeah,
maybe I'm mean for that, but after like a month, yeah, they're cute. But like fresh out of they're like waterlogged. Their head looks like a football. Like it's not cute.
Does it like
Please.
could you like push it back in place or like does it just like do it?
You just have to wait like a day and it goes back.
Ew!
By itself. Yeah.
to.
But when I like touched the back of his head, it like I can't even describe what it felt like.
No, it was was it squishy? Don't say it was. Squishy.
It was squishy. And like they didn't give him a bath until like the day after he was born, but he was born with like a full head.
Oh my
Like
God.
his hair was like the length of your hair, Frederic, and like it was all like crusted
ma'am.
down to his head.
No,
Like with
ma'am.
amniotic fluid, his hair was all crusted. So like I didn't know
No,
how
ma'am.
long it was, and then he had a bath and it like stuck straight up, and I was like, slay.
Oh my god.
Like they called like all the nurses in to like come look at my baby, and they're like, look at his hair, and I was like, my son is a star out of the womb.
No,
Please. Icon.
Frederic
Icon
is
status.
disgusted by babies.
Yeah.
I think I'm the #1 baby hater in like everyone I know. In the sense that like I know I will never want one for a long. I have 4 babies already. Like, look at that. long.
I'm definitely not as
responsibilities.
bad as you. Like I'm like, oh, babies are gross. But then like also sometimes I get around a baby and I'm like, maybe I want one of these one day.
I feel like if you don't want kids and like you're really strong with that, like don't have them.
Yeah.
I know I won't be happy.
I'm in the
That's just-
mindset right now where I'm like, oh, give me till I'm like maybe mid-30s, then my mind will probably change. Right now I'm like, no, I'm like, this is my time. I'm not bringing another person into this to take this away from me.
It's one of those things that you need to be like 1,000,000% sure, because like
Yeah.
Once the baby is born and you've like committed to being a parent, like that's your number one
You gotta
priority.
deal with that.
I love
Yeah.
being a mom. Like, I love having a son. Like, as someone who wanted a baby and like literally loves being a mom, it's still like the hardest shit ever. So like, I just feel bad for people who are in like situations where like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
They're not ready.
yeah,
Or they
exactly.
can't fully like put all their time to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so fortunate to be in a position where I can like give my son my full attention, and like even people who are like even privileged people who just happen to like have like 40-hour a week regular 9 to 5 jobs. I'm like, how the fuck? Like, it's so, I don't know how people afford anything.
Yeah.
Do you see those TikToks of like the idea of having a baby is inherently selfish, and they're like they're just saying like if you do not have the funds, don't have a baby.
Yes.
And then there's like another side that's like, that's eugenics. I'm like, the baby needs to have a good life.
Mm-hmm.
It cannot live on.
That's another
like,
reason I feel too. It's like
bread almost.
I don't want to bring a baby into this world. Like, one, in our current like political and economy, and then also too, like, I would want to be like really stable before I bring a child into this
Mhm.
world.
Also, the
kind of
baby will
vibe.
make me poor.
Yeah.
That's
Babies are not
like
cheap.
a huge thing I'm grateful for about like what social media has brought me is like I can
Yeah.
give my son such a better life than I was able to before.
I love that.
But like, yeah, I feel really lucky because like the majority of kids don't have that. It's just like so. This is like unnecessarily deep right now, but like I just look at my son like dancing around in my living room, and I'm like, he literally like he knows nothing about like sadness. Like he doesn't know anything about the state of the world. He doesn't know that there's kids that don't have anything, and I'm just like, I wish that he could, like, I wish he had the ability to just, like, seal this moment in his mind. Like, I wish I could remember what it's like to just walk around and eat crackers and shit my pants. Like,
Is that what he does?
yeah. Like, his biggest
How old is he
concern.
now?
He just turned 1 in August.
Okay. Oh my god.
baby.
I know.
That means they can walk by now. I literally have no. I have no concept of like when they learn how to walk or talk.
No, I literally have a kid and I still don't even know. Like, I see other babies and I'm like, I can't even guess how old they are. I have no idea. He does walk around
Can he
though.
talk?
He can't say like sentences, but he says words.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it is around that age. In the next like 2 years, he'll probably start forming like functioning. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's how. I have friends and their child just turned like 4, and he will like before he just said shit, and now he's in the type where like you don't reply to him, he's like, why aren't you answering me?
I find that very offensive that you didn't reply.
Yeah, he's like, talk to me. He's like, hello. And it's like, oh shit, I can't just go like, like I used to.
I know. Yeah. I went through that with my niece and nephew. Like, it literally just feels like you see them one day and they're a baby, and then the next time you see them, they've like gained consciousness. And I'm like, wait.
Yeah, they
You're a
become
person.
sentient.
Yeah.
That's what I like. That's like the golden age. This is so controversial. I always said, give me a baby, age like if it's born, 1 through 3, no, 4 through 12, love. 13 through 18, goodbye again. Come back.
I'm
when
like
you're
the
18, and then we'll be
opposite.
great.
I feel so awkward when I'm in the room with like 10-year-olds because like obviously we have nothing in common because they're 10, but they also like have the intelligence to understand like everything around them. So I'm like, how the fuck do I talk to you right now? Like when I'm around like my
not talking to-
12-year-old cousins, I'm like, hey, how about
No, I like
Roblox?
pretending like that I'm like an actual adult and like I am normal, and they don't know anything about like my other life.
It's so weird to think of how I used to think 22-year-olds were so old and like had their shit together, and now I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing at all.
I don't think
feel
you
that.
need to.
There's
I
no
don't think I
Roblox,
need
technically.
to, but it's like, I don't know. Like now I think that like 30-year-olds have their shit together, and then when I'm 30, I'm gonna be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think anyone ever really knows what they're doing.
Doesn't help that I feel like our generation has been like confused about like what is to come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and also especially with a lot of us too. Like, I mean, like, not to get like deep or anything. I did not think I'd be alive still. Not to be like depressing,
Me
but like,
moments.
so like
Yeah.
sometimes it's like you have that realization. You're like, huh.
I didn't
what's
plan for
next?
this. Yeah.
Yeah, like I wasn't taking this into account. So like,
Yeah.
what do I do now?
Well, where do we go from here?
Literally. No, literally. If I
Would
don't
you get a
have,
pet, Lynn?
Huh?
Sorry, Lily. What
no,
were
you're
you
fine.
saying?
No, you can go.
Would you get a pet?
Would I get a
Soon.
pet? I sometimes I'll see like someone on Facebook is like, I'm rehoming my dog, and I'm like, oh my god, poor dog. Like I want to take the dog, but then I'm like, I just can't because like first of all, I want Eli to grow up with a pet. Like I want him to not be scared of animals, and I want him to love animals. But like, I don't want to scoop cat litter. I don't want to clean up cat hair.
Get an automatic litter box.
I don't
wanna-
That is a lifesaver.
I don't want
Why
to have
do
to
I-
find someone to watch my cat when I travel.
You don't need to. You
A
get
lot
the
of,
automatic
I mean,
stuff.
as long as you're not like gone for a really long time, cats are like pretty like
You know,
self-efficient.
or get a cat sitter.
But,
Just like
like-
put 2 litter boxes out.
Also, Lewis doesn't really like cats.
I don't know why this came to my mind, but like I really feel like you would have chickens.
I'm literally scared as fuck of birds.
Like,
Like,
is there a reason? Did like something happen, or
not
You're
really.
traumatized?
My best friend in high school had chickens, and they went on vacation and asked if we would go like feed the chickens and shit. And I was literally so like they would like chase me, and it was. I think that's why I
They're
don't like them.
cute.
No, I'm scared they're gonna like peck me or some shit. I don't know. They're scary.
No, like I don't know. I just have like a vision of like in like 5 years, like you doing a makeup look, and then at the end of the video, it's like you holding a chicken, like, hey.
No, I am kind of quirky like that. I see why you would say
Yeah, like
that.
I just feel like that's so you. Maybe not chickens, but
I see like the vibe.
yeah,
Maybe like a potbelly pig or something.
that would be so cute. That would
If
be
someone
so
else
Would you get
takes
a
care of
frog?
it. Of course I would love to, but I feel like frogs and like lizards are the type of animals that people are like, oh, I like LOL, I'm just gonna be cute and like get a frog, but then they actually are like so complicated to take care of, and I don't want it to like have a shitty life,
Yeah.
and I'm not ready to commit to having like a giant enclosure for a frog as much as I would love a
Yeah.
frog.
Yeah,
I
I
really
feel the
want
same
a
way.
jellyfish because I'm like, you're just a plant, basically. Like you don't have a heart or brain. How hard can it be?
Please.
I feel like when you have a pet, whether it's a cat, a lizard, a fish, or anything, and you post about it, like people fucking drag you and are like, you're not taking care of it correctly. Like,
Oh yeah.
it needs to have its own home. You need to be paying a mortgage for this frog, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to get a crayfish because I love them as a kid, and they need like a 50-gallon tank. I'm like, I can't fit
know.
that. It's a freaking crayfish.
It makes
like,
me
what?
feel terrible to think about like all the little beta fish and goldfish that I had as a kid and never knew that they had a terrible life in like a literal like tiny ass
Yeah.
fish bowl. Like I just feel terrible thinking about that.
Yeah. No, I always wanted a frog, but yeah, I mean the internet goes crazy, but also too, like the internet does not know every insight of like how you're taking care of your pets.
I know you post a frog video and suddenly everybody is like a frog expert, like a zookeeping
Yeah,
frog expert.
they have 7 frogs, they have a license, they work at a zoo. It's like, girl,
Yeah.
please.
What's weird is I never get them about my cats. I guess people just they just know that like cats are just cats.
I mean,
They're
cats
there.
are. I would say cats are pretty easy to take care of.
Yeah.
So.
Like they never like commented on like how I take care of them. They're always like, "Oh, kitty."
Yeah.
Please.
That's all you need.
I feel like
That's
it's
all you
like
need
the
from a
exotic
cat.
pets.
Oh, 100%, 100%. People that like order in like axolotls.
Yeah. Or like
Oh,
people
my
who buy
friend.
them for like their kids on Christmas.
My friend
Yeah.
has an oxalot ex-friend. She got one in high school, and this was like after she raised. I in my head, I'm like, she recently got broken up with. She already had a dog. She got another dog. She got 2 beta fish. She got like a school of guppies, and then a lizard. And then her most recent effort was an axolotl. And I was like, you're turning into that girl on YouTube who like has all the exotic pets. And this is all in her room.
I think all of that is
And it got
cute.
so It got so heavy. She bought a saltwater tank. This was high school, by the way. I visited her like from New
Oh,
Jersey.
she had the money for this.
She used her dad's credit card for that.
Oh,
Oh, slay.
jeez.
And then when I told her dad, he got mad at me. I was like, "You can be poor, fine."
Fake as
Please.
fuck.
Like,
I can't with
So
people that
weird.
have like tarantulas. Like I love
Same.
I love the enthusiasm for your hobby, but I will never come to your house.
did you
That's so
know
real.
tarantulas taste like crabs? Scorpions too,
Have you eaten them?
because they're all the same family.
And you know
no,
this
I just know this because
because-
they say they're all the same family. So when you cook a tarantula, all the fur burns off, and it's just a crab.
You're stupid. You're a liar.
I'm not lying. You can
You're
look this
lying.
up. Why would I lie about this?
You
You're
would.
lying.
Why would I lie about this?
You
Frederic,
literally love to lie to me.
I was just gonna say.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, Lindsay. This bitch loves just seeing how much they can lie.
Actually.
I am gullible as fuck.
When we first started being friends,
about this.
Frederic, like, I don't remember exactly the context, but there was one time where, I think it was when Frederic first visited me, that Frederic was like, oh, I was a lifeguard.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool. For how long? And then I think you, like, ran with that for, like, a whole, like, 2 days, and then you were like, oh, I wasn't actually a lifeguard.
Yeah, it was just, like, a fun fact.
And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You have, like, the fun
like 'cause
hair.
it's fun
You do kind of give lifeguard vibes.
It's
Frederic
just fun
could
to
not
lie
drag
because, like,
anyone
I
out of
don't...
a pool.
I like lying because I don't usually get to lie. That is
Uh-huh.
true. I could never take someone out of a pool.
Yeah, you're
I will
too
drown.
small.
I will drown
They
with
would
them.
drown with you.
I let them drown. What do you mean?
True. Unless they're really hot, you'd save them.
Oh, fully. I've always had that dream of, like, seeing a hot lifeguard.
He slurped and licked and.
He slipped in, like, my anal walls.
Please. Oh, you're so stupid.
What? Okay, Lynn. What? How are you in front of your son? Like, are you very PG? Would you ever? Would you ever curse? When will
I
you
mean,
curse?
I'm gonna
What
get
age?
canceled for saying this, but like,
No, it's your
I feel like in my brain, it's still like in my brain he's still like a newborn, doesn't understand anything, and then I'll be like, "Where's your eyes?" and he points to his eyes, and I'm like, "Oh fuck!" Like he understands me. It's like I definitely like I try not to swear in front of him, but like it definitely does happen a lot, and like I'm trying to be better about it. But I also at the same time like, do I want him to swear as a toddler? No, but like I'm not gonna be the kind of mom that's like, you can't say stupid, like oh, like you can't say crap, like I don't know, I'm not gonna be like that. Like,
Well, and also too, like there's only so much you can do because kids get so influenced by other kids as well, like at school, like
yeah,
kids talk about whatever they want, and you can't. There's no way you can like monitor what other parents are telling their kids.
yeah. I feel like the most important thing is for him to just understand like when it's appropriate to be like say bad words. Do I want him to say like really vulgar shit? No, but like as long as he's not
block me from his
being
phone.
rude, you know. Well, no, I'll watch any TV in front of him. Like I don't know, I guess it's just stuff I never thought about having a kid, because like you have to be realistic though. Like people are gonna swear.
Were you raised to be like PG? Like,
No.
were your parents like a stickler? Exactly. That's what happened. Like, my parents didn't care.
And like
They just didn't understand.
I
what
feel
said.
like I am like respectful to people that I don't know. Like I know when to turn it on and off, and like you know, maybe online I'm like really out there with it, but like if I'm like meeting like a professional type person or like an older person, like I understand when it's appropriate to be silly and when it's not.
That's fair.
You know, so maybe I'm not strict enough, but I guess I'll just find out when he starts talking. I feel like one day he's just gonna come up to me and be like, "Bitch," and I'm gonna be like, "Oh."
I would go work.
Work queen.
My sister sends me these TikToks that's like me teaching my nephew how to talk, and it's like, say mommy bitch, and I'm like, she would. It's so hard for me to not laugh, like when my niece and nephew were like little and they would repeat swear words and you're like not supposed to laugh to enable them, but I'm like,
yeah, it's funny.
it's so hard to not laugh.
No, I love it.
Okay, what has been your favorite thing about streaming since you started?
Oh yeah. Okay. Also too, are you gonna like stream more on Twitch or?
Okay, so I tried to stream. Here's my
If
thing.
you need help, we can help you.
I figured out like how to do it, but when I stream on TikTok and Twitch, like my internet is just not built for that. So like I'm gonna have to do like some days
You have to
TikTok
upgrade
and
it.
some days Twitch, and like until I'm hoping that when my lease is up in June that we'll be able to like get a house, because like our internet here is like I don't choose it; it just like comes with the place.
Oh, you
Oh,
get
shit.
upgraded?
No, because it's included in my rent.
Stupid.
Fuck.
And it's like one of the group things, so like all of the townhouses are like on the same Wi-Fi, so
Have the
like
same
you
one.
get what you get. So I'm like lucky I can
Oh,
even
fuck.
stream on TikTok. Streaming is fun, but it's hard as fuck. Like it's hard for me to like I have two monitors, which is nice, so I like have the chat on the one monitor and the game on like the
Yeah.
main monitor, but like I turned off like the sound notifications for gifts because it was like annoying people, but then I feel bad when I'm like enthralled in my game and then I look over and like people sent gifts and I didn't say anything. Like I feel like an asshole. Like it's hard to multitask. Like I don't know how people are like good at games and also like respond to the chat.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if people don't understand that, like you're like, especially if you're in like an intense moment and you can't look over, I feel like if people don't understand that, like that's on them. Because, like, obviously, like, you can see it afterwards and, like, say thank you and stuff like that.
Yeah, I never want to come off as ungrateful, which is, like, one of my biggest fears with, like, being a creator in general is that, like, I don't know, I feel like, big creators get so used to the life they have that they're, like, desensitized to how privileged they are, and I never want to be, like,
100%.
oh, who cares that you, like, sent a rose? Like, no, that's somebody's, like, fucking, like, literal money that they worked for.
Yeah.
Like, so...
But
like if that's one of my problems in life, I am so grateful.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna have to give us the tea on streaming on TikTok because we have not done that at all.
I know. Well, I feel like
I don't want to think about
It was difficult, but the reason like I felt like I needed to commit to TikTok because I already have an audience there, so it's like easy and like also it's like a proven fact that if you post a video and then immediately go live, like it pushes your videos too. So, you should stream on TikTok. Like, just give it a little
I have
try.
anxiety about going live on TikTok, but I think if I was like playing games, I'm just scared.
I feel like people are nicer there. Maybe not.
Really? You feel like TikTok lives are nicer?
Usually it's just your audience that they end up
I mean, like every now and then the algorithm will push me to random people, and there'll be like one or two people that are like, "Oh, you look like Brit Barbie," and I'm like, "Oh my god, you're so original, slay." But like.
They're going to hell.
But most of the time, like, I feel like the TikTok algorithm deserves credit. Like, there are assholes on TikTok, but the TikTok algorithm, I think, is the best at, like, connecting people with shit that they actually want to see.
Yeah, it's getting better.
It's cool.
I feel that way. Because, like, I found a lot of streamers through TikTok recently that I think are really cool. That I, like, I never casually go on Twitch, though. Like, I only go on Twitch when it says someone that I like is live. Like, I don't even... Is there a Twitch algorithm? Like, how do people find you on Twitch? Is it, like, the same way as TikTok?
So with Twitch, like, there's the front page, and, like, it'll have, like... There's, like, the, like, front page, like, carousel, which will be, like, people they're, like, pushing. But then there's, like, recommended, like, based off of, like, what you watch, like, what other people you watch. And there'll be, like, ones based off who you follow, like, maybe who, like, they interact with. It will bring, like, that stuff. And then also you can, like, go by game category and, like, look for people. So, like, sometimes if you're playing, like, we've been playing Sims, and I feel like we've been getting a lot of people that have been coming, like, that like Sims. They, like, see us and they're like, oh, those are some queers, and they're playing Sims, work.
Yeah. So the only thing about TikTok
is, there's a couple of different things with Twitch.
TikTok, like, forces you to use their live studio, so you can't use OBS, which is annoying. But with the TikTok live studio, you can, like, there is still that feature to put, like, you're doing a gaming and it, like, lets you choose the game. So, like, it will still, like, push it. Like, I get so many Fortnite lives on my For You page now because the algorithm knows that I play Fortnite. Jeez. Like, when I scroll around Lewis, he's like, are you practicing for Fortnite? And I'm like, bro, TikTok just knows what I like.
Yeah.
But TikTok has, like, a gaming chart now, and, like, I don't know, it's kind of, like, legit.
I want to do more beauty streams. It's just, like, in my head, I'm like, why am I streaming when I could have just filmed this makeup?
I feel the same way. That's why I only stream, like, from my phone if I'm, like, taking off my makeup or, like, washing my brushes. But, like, people love it. Like, it gets more views than my gaming. I'm only streaming gaming literally just because it sounded like a fun thing to do.
Please.
Like...
Did you play mini games before that, or?
I am like a Nintendo kid. Like, I grew up with the GameCube and the Wii. I was a Super Monkey Ball, Mario Party, Smash Bros, Mario Kart, and Zelda type of kid.
Okay.
I never played Pokemon, and I actually was gonna ask you guys because I was watching one of your first podcast episodes where you were talking about Pokemon. Like, if you what am I gonna get in trouble?
No, we love Pokemon. We're listening. We're very. We're ready.
I was gonna say,
Pokemon?
What would you say?
If you've never played Pokemon, like, is it? If I were to buy one of the Switch Pokemon games, would I know anything that's going on, or is it you have to play the OG shit?
You don't
I
have
think
to
you should.
play OG.
Yeah, like I would say. I feel like if you start with the new ones, it makes people not want to play the older ones.
Don't play Scarlet and Violet as your first game, please.
Yeah, of all like.
If you're
do
gonna
you still
play,
have a DS or 3DS? Oh,
if you're gonna play any game on Switch, I would say honestly.
Be very careful what you're about to say.
I'm scared to say anything.
I didn't mean to start controversy.
Okay, I would say like.
What would you say if she had to play a Switch one?
No, don't start on the Switch.
No,
that's
all
I
she
have.
has.
I know. You can do an emulator.
That sounds like so much work.
It's actually not hard. It's on your PC. And you
if she had to pick one,
it would be Sword and Shield first.
Sword and Shield. Okay.
Unfortunately.
I would say Sword and Shield and Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Because
how many are there? What the fuck?
I mean, on Switch, there's Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. There's like usually 2 games per release. There's Sword and Shield. There's Legends Arceus. There's Scarlet and Violet. And that's just Switch launches.
This sounds like a
If you go in order, there's like Red and Blue, Gold and Silver, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire. There's
what the fuck
Heart
is the
Gold, Soul
difference?
Silver.
I thought it was just like you walk around in the forest and like find cute little things.
So
yeah, you do that.
Basically, every like new one, they release a new region. And there's like new Pokemon in that region. There's new gym leaders because the main point of the game is to like beat the gym leaders and then beat the Elite Four. And then there's like Pokemon along the way and you catch them and like you can evolve them and stuff. But yeah, so like there's new regions every time. Like the first starting games were all based off like regions, like there was like Japan and stuff like that. And now they've been like branching out like more like Generation 6 was in Paris, like it was based in like France. But yeah, that's basically the main thing is like they're just new regions. So there's like new Pokemon and new characters. So
okay, slay. I played Pokemon Go for like 48 hours in like 2016 when everybody else was playing it. I didn't really know what was going on, but that was fun.
Yeah. No,
I also
Go's
like
fun. It's kind of like weird though if you've never played the game.
Is it still a thing?
Oh yeah, people still play it.
Yeah, this new one is the Scarlet Violet is their like best selling ever, right?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Pokemon Go.
I was talking about Pokemon Go.
Oh, never
People still play Pokemon Go.
No one lives where I live, but like I visited New York City like the week after Pokemon Go came out, and I was like, oh my god, there's so many fucking gym or whatever it is.
That was a
point in history.
That was its time.
That was history.
Like, there were Discord servers of like, oh, there's a raid here, like let's all go at the same time.
Yeah.
I was in those.
That's so extra, but I kind of love it. Like, do you ever? Sometimes I think that like human beings are so cute, the way that we just like play silly little games and just enjoy cute little things.
I think it's fun. We had like a Pokemon Go resurgence when I visited New York. We were playing it.
I feel like it's only fun in cities.
It's only really popular in big cities anymore. It's basically kind of like died out everywhere else.
Yes.
Because the big cities are the only ones that have like communities for it.
There was like one gym or whatever it is like in the town where I live, and I would have to like go like a mile away from my house.
Would you walk or would you?
I would walk.
Park your car. Oh.
Period.
Some people would park. I
drove around sometimes.
I'm literally 22 and I still can't drive. Actually, my mom was a homie and like drove me all around.
Aww.
Yeah, queen.
Do you wanna drive or?
I have like mixed feelings about driving because I feel like it would give me so much freedom to drive, and like honestly, it's like one of my last like huge anxiety hurdles that I have yet to like achieve. But like,
yeah.
I have my anxiety about driving is weird because like, am I scared to get in an accident? Yes, of course. Like that is a huge fear, but like I think it also is just because I'm so afraid of what people think of me. And like this sounds so stupid, but like I have like such a paralyzing fear of like the person behind me having road rage that like it makes me not want to drive.
I mean, that's valid.
Like I'm so scared that I'm gonna be driving and the person behind me gonna be like, the fuck? Like, like I'll be in the car with Lewis and Lewis gets road rage and I'm like, I just feel bad for the person in front of us.
Oh, I get road rage.
Yeah,
I cannot stand people on the road. I mostly just can't stand stupid people on the road. People like that don't use their blinker, or they like merge over in front of you really quickly and they almost fucking hit you, or people that like drive by you at like 90 mile per hour. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, are we human beings or are we psychopaths?
I'm scared of those stupid idiots, but I'm also scared of being a stupid idiot. And like sometimes Lewis will like, well, my permit expired on my last birthday and it's been almost a year, so slay, I haven't driven in that long, which is bad. But like I was trying to like practice driving, and like I'm not bad. Like where I live, it's literally just like a regular ass like 1-lane road, and I'm just driving. Like I can drive, but like I'm scared to go on the highway. I'm scared like when I come to a traffic light. I'm scared to do anything except go forward. Like, I'm scared I'm gonna turn at the wrong time. I'm scared I'm gonna, like, merge into somebody. I'm scared of, like, missing my exit. Like, I'm scared of, like, a roundabout. Like, I'm just scared, but I know the only way to, get better is to just do it.
Yeah, I will say learning in, like, less populated areas is a lot nicer.
Yeah. And I'm also scared of the driver's test itself.
Oh, girl, yeah, I was so scared. I technically, this is a little tea I've never spilled. When I did my driver's test, I don't think I was supposed to be able to take it. I think I like was missing something to like be like allowed, but they like let me book an appointment, and then I went there that day and I took the test, and then I like passed. The guy said I did great, and then we walk it back in, and the lady that like took my information, she was like, well, technically like you weren't supposed to do it. And the guy that like sat in the car with me was like, well, she already took her test, like, she's already done, so you have to give her a license. And I was
a homie.
I was like, I fucking love you. And I was like, not you, like, you messing up your own job and then, like, trying to, like, take away my license because of it.
Rare like, W for the boys.
Yeah, I was like, we stand. No, he was really sweet. I was so scared of, like, being in a car with a random person. I was like, what if something really bad happens? Like, then I'm responsible. Like,
no, I'm literally, like, scared for anyone to teach me to drive. I mean, like, I let Lewis take me, but, like, love Lewis so much, but he's not a very good driver. He's gonna be mad at me if he finds out I said that. But, like, he's not a very good teacher. Like, I need someone...
Do you think he'll watch this?
Probably not. He's like, bitch, I hear you talking off. No, maybe Lewis, if you're watching this, love you, baby. My stepdad like is a mechanic, and he taught all of my siblings how to drive, and like he would teach me how to drive, but I'm literally like, this is so stupid, like it's so stupid, but I just know that when he's teaching me to drive, he's gonna be like, this bitch is stupid. Like, I'm so scared of that. Like, why am I so scared of that? Yeah, my fears are so dumb. Like, I've literally have faced the most giant fears. Like, went to LA, did a video shoot with literal Sephora, but then there's like, but I won't go to the grocery store by myself because that might be embarrassing. Like, girl, what?
No, that's so real, though, because, like, I have, like, it's gotten better, but, like, when COVID happened, I had, like, the worst social anxiety. Like, it got really bad. Like, and I've always been, like, a person that's, like, kind of extroverted, but I'm, like, a bit of a mixture. But, like, COVID, like, made me not want to be around people. Like, going to I literally had, like, 2 panic attacks in the grocery stores, like, after, like, COVID, like, started to calm, like, down.
Yes.
And it was just, like, thankfully my partner was with me, but yeah, no, like, I wasn't even alone and I was having a panic attack.
I loved wearing masks so much. Like,
yeah.
I felt so, like, in my own bubble, and then when it was, like, people started taking their masks off, like, I felt so naked. Like, it still is weird. Like,
I loved masks because it made me do bigger eyeshadow.
Yes, and
to this day, I still don't like doing no eyeshadow.
I loved not having to wear lipstick. I mean, I already don't because I don't give a shit. But like the way that it was, like nobody knew, and the look like looked complete without lipstick. Ooh, slay! Mm-hmm. And nobody said that I looked like Brit Barbie.
Period. Wait, is that like your like number one?
That's the biggest
one. Is that your like number one comparison?
Brit Barbie and Joey King, but like not just Joey King, but Joey King as Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
We were gonna say that.
I've
When
literally talked about it.
We literally forgot about that. The bob. It's
No.
not the bob. It's the little pixie cut.
It was her with the pixie cut.
Her with
The-
the
when it
pixie
started
cut. You
growing
guys look
out
very
again.
similar. To
I
each
know
other.
the resemblance is there and to be honest, like my whole life I've always been like, man, like I don't look like any celebrity, but like now that I be compared to a celebrity, I'm like, I kind of love that I have like a celebrity lookalike, but I also hate that people say it with bad intentions because they're like, you look like Joey King, and then like I'll be on TikTok and I'll scroll and it's like celebrities I want to punch in the face for no reason, and then it's always Joey King, and I'm like, slay. So yeah.
Please. No, I don't like dislike Joey King, but you, not necessarily the Gypsy Rose, but like when she has the pixie cut, like that pixie cut photo that we had of you, it
I
literally,
do
like,
see it in
the
some
resemblance
ways.
is so there. It's like insane.
When did you and Lewis meet?
We like played Toontown together for like a while in like 2016 we met through my cousin on Toontown. Me and my cousin played Toontown from when we were literally like 6 years old.
Iconic.
So yeah, we just like played games together, and then we would like Skype with my cousin like playing games, and then we just like became friends, and then we've been like, there's no like definitive start date of like when we were like together, but like probably around like 2018. So like I feel like when you're 20, like I don't know, like 5 years, that's like a long time when you're young.
That's a long relationship.
No.
Yeah.
I love that.
And he moved here from, well, he lived in Massachusetts with his dad, and then he lived in North Carolina with his mom, and then he moved to New York. So, slay. It's like so.
Were you born in New York?
I've lived where I live my entire life.
Okay.
Lewis like does have like a good relationship with his family, but I feel like no, he does have a good relationship with his family, but like the way I have a relationship with my family is like if I go like a week without seeing my mom, like I'll have like a mental breakdown. Like I'm very fortunate to have it that way and like to have such a tight knit family, but like I'm really grateful that Lewis was like willing and able to like come to me, because like I love Lewis so much and I can't picture my life without him, and like we would have found some way to make it work, but like there's no way I ever could have moved away from my family.
Yeah.
And my family loves Lewis.
Yeah, I feel like that's a long time for a relationship, like especially being like so young. Like my longest relationship is my current one. It's like it'll be 3 years. Wait, no, it'll be 4 years next year in like June.
Yeah,
It's
slay.
crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Crazy to think about.
That's like
So.
soulmate type shit.
No, like
Love you,
weird.
Frederic.
I'm single. Work.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
just got out of a
want a
almost 3-year
boyfriend
relationship.
So bad.
I didn't know you were in like a long-term relationship.
Yeah, I never talk about my stuff online just because
You
like,
talk about it, you just don't ever like show your partner.
I don't
You
show
like
his
privacy.
name. I don't show his picture. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine. No, I would never like dig into your personal information. I just like I didn't know that. Like,
Yeah.
well, I was like watching your guys' episode about relationships, and I like you said something about like getting out of a relationship, but I didn't know it was like a relationship.
Yeah, we lived together for like
Oh
in two
my
different apartments in New York.
gosh. See, now I want to be all nosy, but I
now-
don't want to be like an asshole.
I don't know, and now it's like I don't want to live with anyone else because I love being alone.
You say that, but then every day you're like, I want a boyfriend. I want a boyfriend.
But I don't want to live with them.
How long have you been
I just
single?
What's since March? How many months? April, May.
It's been
Yeah.
like what,
July.
like 6,
It's like
7 months?
8 months.
Yeah, six, 7,
Yeah.
8, 9, 10. I
But
don't
you-
know.
No, I
You
wasn't
know-
saying that to judge your desire or not to be with somebody.
Oh
I was
no!
just being nosy.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No, I love talking. I love talking out of my ass.
Frederic, you like literally, you first of all are adorable and gorgeous, but like you have glass skin.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, always.
Right.
Where did you get your makeup tutorial from?
It was inspired by your bathroom light.
I am no, because I had a YouTube channel. Like I started watching beauty gurus back in like 2012 when it was like BH Cosmetics, like 88 color coastal scents
missed them.
palettes.
Yeah.
I have not
miss
felt
BH.
alive since those days. But like I had a YouTube channel where I would do like eyeshadow tutorials, and I deleted it, and that's like my biggest regret. I wish I could see that shit.
I mean, you can always repost everything. That would be a lot to repost, but you can always repost every video you've done. on shorts.
Well, okay, that's
Oh
my.
wait, no, because they wouldn't be.
They're all over a minute, and they're like, I talk
You have
so
the
fast
files?
that like there's no way for me to cut it down.
Yeah.
Do you have the footage though?
No, because
Yeah. How often? How long do you keep your videos before you like delete it in your album?
my camera roll is such a mess, and I need to get my shit together. And like,
a mess
there's been
too.
times where I'm like, I feel like I wish I had another phone with more storage just for the sake of like videos and stuff. But like, also, I'm not that extra, and phones cost a lot of money. But like,
Me with.
Yeah.
my camera roll is so full of random shit. Like, for a while, I kept all my videos because I was like, oh, I might need it one day. Excuse me. But, like, no. It was just taking up space, and my phone is always this close to having full storage, and it's fucking annoying.
No.
How many gigs you got?
I don't even know. I want to... Is one...
You have an iPhone or Android?
It's an iPhone because she's texting us.
I'm fucking
in
offended that
Oh,
you would
that's right.
ever think that I would have an Android.
I'm sorry. iPhone gang. Oop, I'm getting a phone call.
Literally me having 2 Androids, Samsungs that I don't know where they
You
went.
doing partnerships with Galaxy, Samsung?
I love them. I just literally broke them. So
Uh-huh.
Can't get them
Say,
repaired.
no,
Yeah, you need to fix the flip because that has our Paris vlog on it.
true.
you know
You
what
need to save that footage or you're done.
I don't understand how people are always like, so I saw like a TikTok and it was like showing the iPhone 15 camera and like, oh, it's so good. And all the comments are like, well, the Galaxy camera can do XYZ. Like the Galaxy camera slays. Okay, then how come when Android users post TikToks, it looks like Civil War footage?
Because they do the thing is, their back camera is elite on the Android. Their front camera, pure ass. Like
Yeah,
720p
it's only the back
MacBook
camera that's
ass.
good. So
Why?
all those
Like,
Like
Android
my
users
older
that don't use
videos,
back
people thought I was
camera.
using a professional camera because I always do
Yeah.
back camera.
The
and-
back camera is good.
Yeah, the way they would do it is like it would open like this, and you could see yourself and the back camera. Like that's how it worked.
I kind of...
That's why I liked it.
No, I kind of want that.
Except no tripod ever fit because like you couldn't get a thing fat enough. So I had to I eventually found one brand on Amazon that was like it had, and then I broke it.
iPad tripod. No, because there's some arguments that are like kind of compelling about Androids, but it's literally just iMessage. Although I don't know if this is true, but I saw like a TikTok. You ever see the fucking Bikini Bottom news on TikTok? Because that's where I get all my news.
What?
Is that an account name?
Yeah, Bikini Bottom news. It's like that newscaster fish on SpongeBob. That's like breaking news. I don't know.
I've never
never
seen
seen
that.
that.
What?
I would love to though.
Well, it showed like
Did you know Bikini Bottom is a play on like a woman's bikini? Because inside of the Bikini Bottom is a Krusty Krab. Right?
and Sandy
That's your new favorite thing
Cheeks.
to tell people.
Right. Because like once I found out, I was like, wow.
Oh my god, I have one for you. It has nothing to do with SpongeBob, but like, okay, if you guys already know this, I'm gonna feel stupid, so pretend that you didn't know. Did you know that the song Lady Gaga doesn't say the song Poker Face by Lady Gaga doesn't mother Okay, anyway.
What?
I
What about
only-
Poker Face?
I only
What
learned
about
this from
I never-
Frederic, like, forever ago.
I think we're on the same For You pages. Lynn, 'cause I also learned it on
No,
TikTok.
because I
Yeah.
showed everybody at Thanksgiving that and I was like, yeah, I'm literally so smart and cool.
No, I told at least 10 people, don't worry.
And everyone was
I
so
did not-
astonished.
I have not heard the end of it from Frederic for like.
Lady Gaga is such an icon for that.
No, love her. I love her
Have you
old
tried?
interviews.
Oh, you have tried her makeup.
The House
I wanna
Labs
try their
Foundation.
fucking foundation.
Have you tried it?
It's so. I love.
No,
the,
I don't get PR.
I love the foundation.
That is my favorite foundation. It's the only
It's my
foundation I
favorite
have used
too.
for the last 5 months.
I need
She
to get
doesn't
another
send
one.
me stuff.
I'm still so confused about House Labs. Like, I was on the original PR, and then when they rebranded, I never got anything. And then I like messaged them, and they're like, "Oh, email this," and we like emailed, and they got my info, and they were like, "Cool, good."
I've
Never
heard a
got
lot of people saying this actually.
Like, I never got anything, so I just bought the foundation because I wanted it.
I refuse
and
to
I
buy
love
makeup
it.
now.
And now I want it
I can't.
again, and I don't because I don't have it anymore. And I'm
It's
like, can I
so
please get back
good.
on the PR? Like, I'm crying. Be on the back on the PR. I'm begging,
I will literally DM them
Like-
and be like, you need to hit up my Queen Lily.
please.
And Frederic.
No, like I will do anything for just a foundation. Like
No,
I
just want the foundation. I like just
I'll
send me
literally buy it
$5 on my
for you.
shade. That's it.
No, it's literally the best foundation ever. What you want to know? I don't want to like talk shit, but like I feel like this is very surface level. Did you see the new eyeshadow palettes from House Labs? Because I was very underwhelmed.
Me too.
They are
Are
not.
they like
Yeah, they're like long.
yeah,
Yeah, it's around
yeah,
the
it's just like
Anastasia's shape.
Not
I
giving
was
Lady
kinda-
Gaga.
Yeah, like I understand like having a neutral in your collection, but like not having a fun palette or two fun palettes was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
all
And
right.
like the colors didn't really make sense together for me. I don't know.
Like, I guess I'm like kind of okay if the shadows are good. I'm fine with it because like she does have all those like really cool like eye paints.
Yes.
So like, fine, but like,
I don't see anyone talk about them though.
I feel
their
like I would
products?
just rather use like
No,
wet
they're eye
liners.
paints.
oh, I feel like people talk about that. I mean, when the
I've
eye
never
paints were
seen
like
someone do a
rebranded, I
tutorial
feel like
with it.
people talked about them all the time.
It's getting crickets. Right
House
now.
Labs is like kind of hit or miss for me. Like I also don't really like their eyeliner pencils.
I
wouldn't
love-
know. I never tried.
I love the foundation. I've heard great things about the blushes too, and the
I haven't
and,
tried the blushes, but I
powders,
want
but
to.
I haven't tried any of the compacts.
Have you tried the
and I'm, like,
concealer?
sad. No, I've
No,
only
I don't
tried
get
the.
it.
I
have
love
the
the
eye-
concealer. It's kind of
I
dry
have
though.
one eye paint and one. I had the foundation. So
Frederic, you need to try the foundation. I will literally purchase it
Yeah.
and send it to you because it's so good.
Stop. No, you don't.
It's I'm serious. It's so good.
I have like 8 found out. Where do you store your makeup? Like, where does it all go? The things that you do use. when you don't give away.
This is so first world problem, so disclaimer, I'm very grateful that this is one of my problems in life and I could literally get on my knees and cry tears of joy to have this problem. But when I moved into this place in June, I bought like a brand new bougie like impressions vanity, one of the ones with like the glass tops where you can see through the 3 drawers on top and then
cute.
the 2 side drawers. Everything's a mess in there. It's my lipstick drawer is just the drawer and just like loose ass lipsticks everywhere. Like it's a complete mess. I can't even close half the drawers. Like if I get one more new product, I won't be able to close the drawers. So like I need to do like the fancy like Michaela like real beauty guru type setup with like the 12 giant bookshelf type drawers because like
Yeah.
I just don't want to. I don't want to get to that point in my life.
I'm
overwhelmed.
okay with getting to that point. I would love. I want to have a beauty room. I want it to look like those like closet setups,
yes.
and it's just makeup. I want that so bad. Like,
Okay,
that's dream.
I have
But I want it all to be pink. I don't want the white. I want it to be pink, custom, like period.
Slay. No, I love the aesthetic of it, but like just having so much stuff is very overwhelming.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm like, ooh, a lot.
That's why I don't want to be like. I used to fit everything up until 2 months ago on a 3-tiered cart from IKEA,
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that was insane
That
to me.
and everything else was just in boxes.
No,
for
like
giveaway
my
and
friend came
send to
over
friends.
and she just like had a makeup bag and that was all of her makeup and I'm like I forget that like normal people just like have a makeup
yeah.
bag. It makes me
If they don't
feel
have
like
a full section.
my responsibility to like post about things that are actually good is like actually a real responsibility. I mean, of course I knew that and I would never post about like shit. But like I don't know, it's like for
It makes you realize, like, oh wow,
oh wow, like if
They-
someone buys a mascara, like that's their mascara. Like they're
that's
not
the
they don't
the
have another
mascara until
one.
it's done.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
sounds like so
But
out
I
of
also
touch,
like that
but
because
like
I wanna use everything up before I throw it away. Like
I know,
for
well
them
that's
to just-
another thing
I
that's
just don't go through shit.
it's so overwhelming to be like there's no physical possible way that I'm ever going to get through all of this makeup.
Yeah, it's very normal to like I give stuff to like every like makeup lover or like female in my family. I'm like, even if you don't wear makeup, I'm like, take shit and try it. Like,
Yep, and
fucking
if you
try
don't like it, give it to your
Come
friend.
into my
Give it to someone
circle,
else,
you will
like-
eventually get PR. That's like a no.
I know,
fact.
but I low-key
Yeah.
feel like such a baddie when people come over and they're like, "Can I look through the extra makeup?" And I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
"Go
no, I love it. I
shopping."
love it.
Yeah.
I love showing them like this is that brand, like this is their release.
I'm
No,
always-
I
This one's a good
also my
one.
favorite thing is too is when they're like, I don't think I'd use that, and I'm like, no, just take it anyways.
Yeah, I'm
If
always
you don't
scared
use
that
it, give it to someone else.
I'm scared brands are gonna be like, "Oh, did you like this product?" And I'm like, "I gave it to my mom."
They
No, I
follow
mean-
up. I
Do
leave them on
do
red.
brands follow up with you like that?
Yeah, sometimes.
I leave them on red.
I've never had a brand like message me like that unless it's like
It doesn't happen that often, but like
the only time I've ever had stuff like that is like if I'm getting a call with a brand, but it's like I'm working with them too, and they're asking our thoughts on the product.
yeah.
That's like the only time. It's because we're working together.
Never mind. It went away.
Okay, slay.
Yeah, I'm excited for I'm excited for 100K because I have giveaways planned because I need to get this shit out of here.
I'm gonna get you
It's gotta
there.
go.
I promise.
Please.
Oh, I remembered. my managers, like, they live like 20 minutes from me now. They still, like, they were still buying makeup up until this point. And I was like, why are you buying the PR you're sending the address? Like they're doing the emails, and it's like, oh yeah, we'll send this to Frederic, and it's like let's say KVD Foundation, and then like my manager buys it the next day. I'm like, why didn't you just add it on the PR list and then get it for yourself? Like, I don't want it. I don't need it at all. So they came over.
If I was on management and I lived close to them, I'd be like, take it.
Yeah, every time they ask me, like, you want anything from this brand, I go, do you want anything from this brand? And then, like, ship it to yourself.
But the way that brands are so nice, like, and I know, like, sometimes I have to remember that, like, brand, like, representatives are literally just, like, normal-ass people that got hired to, like, represent a brand, and, like, it's not always that deep. Yeah. But, like, in my mind, like, I went out to, like, lunch with ColourPop and, like, Urban Decay, and, like, I feel so rude when they, like, pay for me. And, like, I know that that's the whole point, and it's not, like, it's their personal money, but, like...
it's their company's
money. My God, I feel so rude. And, like, when brands email me and they're, like... I got a DM on Instagram today from a brand that I love, and, like, they're so nice to me, but they're, like... Can we restock you on anything? And I'm like, well, I don't want to say, like, no thank you, because that, like, comes off as rude as well, but, like... asking if I'm like, oh, like, can I just, like, get a concealer? I'm like, oh my God, I feel so mean and, like, greedy. Like, I literally getting stuff makes me feel so greedy. I think it's because I know how many people are, like, dying to be in my position, and it makes me feel guilty. And I know this because literally, like, 9 months ago, I would have, like, killed someone to be where I am now. So I'm like, I know how many people would love to get what I get. So when I get something I know I'm not going to use, like, I feel so mean giving it away.
In the words of Stanley Tucci on Devil Wears Prada, 1 million people will kill for this job. 1 million girls.
Have you watched Devil Wears Prada?
Oh no.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I don't know what that is.
Do you like know the scene of like the belts? Oh my God.
What is it? What is it?
Oh, I fear we're having some movie
It was
nights.
Meryl Streep. Anne Hathaway's in there too. It's like an iconic movie.
It's history. That's like one of my favorite movies ever.
It was a girl saying like, "Oh my God, these belts are so different."
This is such a twist.
Like the same color.
This is such a shift from the movie. But tell me you've watched Pitch Perfect.
Maybe like once when it first came out. I don't know.
Okay. What do you mean you don't know? If you remember?
I was about to be scared. I was like, "Oh no."
I know.
Oh, no.
Well. Okay, we were literally just talking about people hating on Joey King for no reason, and I feel bad for celebrities when they get hated on for literally just what they look like, but, like, that being said, I literally hate Anna Kendrick for no reason.
Okay, well, then you can watch Devil Wears Prada, because that's gonna happen, so... Please.
I don't hate her. She's probably a very nice lady, but, like, I don't know. Just, if she's, like, in something, I'm like...
Oh, I just love Pitch Perfect. I feel like you love Pitch Perfect, too.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's your energy.
Love the Cup song.
Oh my God.
That's all I know about it.
Oh my God. Now I'm trying to think of, like, other movies. I'm like, have you seen these?
I just need to know, like, what you don't know now. Like,
I can probably, like, list on one hand how many movies I've seen. I've seen Mean Girls. I've seen Step Brothers. Okay. I've seen Blades of Glory.
That's an interesting list.
Have you seen Everything Everywhere All at Once?
What is that?
Okay, I still haven't even seen that though, Frederic. That's newer.
What is that?
I think I'm talking more about like the 2000s,
the
like older classics. Yeah. Like, have you seen
Beauty and the Beast?
That's not a cult classic, Mama.
To me.
Have you watched the Hunger Games movies?
Yes, I was
okay.
Hunger Games stan. Yeah. But I watched Harry Potter for the first time like a month ago, and I only watched like the first and second ones like got my attention, and then the third one I was like, I'm bored.
Yeah,
okay.
It's a long.
That's fair.
It's a long.
You didn't read the books though, I guess?
No.
Or did you? Oh. I would say it doesn't translate as well if you don't know the books, because it's like most people they're like fanatics, because that was me back then.
I watched it because Lewis we were on like a flight to LA, and he was like, we have nothing else to do, like we should watch Harry Potter, and I was like, okay. And I was like, okay, to be fair, like this isn't as boring as I anticipated, but like also it's fine.
Oh, not to bring up Charlotte Tilbury again, I always tell this to Lily. J.K. Rowling reminds me of Charlotte Tilbury.
I see that.
Yeah.
No, you're so right.
So I automatically equate Charlotte to being a bad person, but I know she's literally had like MJ Rodriguez in a campaign. I'm like, she likes gay people, but I just see JK Rowling now.
Yeah, that Harry Potter game came out and like Lewis was playing it, and I was like, you gave them your money, like you're being a hater. But then I watched Harry Potter, so I guess I'm a hater. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It was
if
on
you
the
want to,
plane?
It was on the plane. I didn't give them money.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're fine then. If you want to watch more of them, let us know. We'll get you our website, and then she won't get any money.
I love you,
It's not
but
a bad series.
I don't want to watch
No,
more
it's
of
a-
them.
Oh, you don't.
No, that's fine.
I was bored.
I think it's. I will say like 3 through 5 boring. Sorry.
Yeah, I told
Yeah,
my
I don't
sister I
remember
was
the
so
books that
bored
well.
by the
Boring.
third one, and she was like, "Oh my god, the third one's the best one."
The
And I was
best,
like, it's
the best ones, like I've seen all of them. The best in the movie series, it's the last 2 and the first
The last
2.
two are very good. Like if
Very
you like,
good.
it's like emotional because like you read the books and it's
Yeah.
like, oh my god. But
Have you watched? I just had it.
do you see how long my cat's just been there?
Yeah,
Not
your cat's
moving?
just dead.
I've been looking at your
I
cat.
forgot.
Your cat fits
I
perfectly
love
in
my
that divot,
love
and it
so
looks
much.
like such a comfortable and nice time.
No, it looks so
No, they love
comfortable.
it.
I love the bold and
Um,
brash painting, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I painted that.
Really? Oh my god, you slayed.
Yeah. That Minecraft. Oh, you don't play Minecraft.
Yeah, I do. I mean,
Oh, the Minecraft V. That I did that.
you did? Oh my god, wait.
Yeah, Frederick's
That was
original
my-
page was crafting.
Yeah, my YouTube channel was all this, and I want to go back to painting. And like it translated to makeup during
Yeah.
COVID, and I want to go back to painting again.
You better not abandon makeup, though.
I'm not gonna abandon makeup, no.
I have that little
would
Minecraft
you do
torch
if
in my
I-
son's room.
Oh my god! Yeah, I love the torch. Okay, what would you, like? No, I could never be someone who's like only does like
One thing.
concealer. and
No,
then a lip
no,
gloss.
you're not.
And like,
basically
but like, I
do
wouldn't
that.
ever be that person who like only talks about it online. Like, I am that off duty, you know, my model off duty look, but I can't just be like, I love this new concealer, y'all.
And
Especially after that one ad I did with the concealer brand that made me mad.
Jeez.
Have you ever had a bad experience with a brand?
yes.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I
can
feel.
you spill some details?
I
You
feel
don't
like-
have to say the brand.
Yeah, you
but
don't have to say the
you
brand.
can talk about the experience.
I hope my
Unless
manager
you wanna
doesn't
say-
get me in trouble. Yeah, I hope my
Just
manager
don't
doesn't
say-
get mad
just
at me for
don't-
saying this. Basically, there's a brand, and it's not just a me experience because they've been exposed on Twitter. Everyone I've talked to that's worked with them has had this problem with them that they don't pay on time and they suddenly ghost you when you ask them to pay you. And now it's a good thing I have management because if I didn't, like, I'm the type of person that I'm such a pushover that, like, I would feel mean asking for the money that they told me they were going to give me. So, like, I literally, like, would have let them get away with not paying me. But it happened to me twice, and then I was like, I'm not working with you again. And I haven't worked with them again. So, yeah, I feel bad. And also it sucks because their products are literally so fucking good. Like, it makes me angry. Like, it's
I'm
upsetting.
gonna have to
that
text you because now I have to know.
You
I'm
probably
like,
do.
who?
Did
Though.
we talk about them? Do we mention them? a
Do we
lot,
use
or-
them?
I think. I don't know. Well, yeah. I can't believe that.
And we can end it there. We can end it.
Here, can I just, like, put it
No,
in?
It's been another
I'll
hour.
put it in the text chat.
Oh,
Okay.
period.
I would love to know. I love to know.
No,
the
I want to
tea.
know. I have to know because I'm like I feel like I do know,
You do.
but I'm just not.
Okay. Well, to end on a lighter note, thank you so much for talking to us for almost
Yeah.
2 hours. We love
Yeah.
you.
No,
I
we love
love
you
you.
so much.
Except
The
Frederic
internet
is
loves
such a
you.
good liar that I'm scared that they're gonna, like...
Shut the fuck up. I was not lying about the tarantula
Frederick
shit.
is gonna be like,
I
why
literally
did we have
DM'd
this
you.
bitch on here?
No, when we like connected as mutuals on TikTok, I literally messaged you like I was like, oh my god, I'm fangirling. I
You
love
did. I love you.
you. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I literally love
so
you.
I don't.
I just have, like, this inferior feeling no matter what because you're just, like, so sweet and cool. And then, like, I literally have been, like, the #1 Lily stan since I was, like, in high school. So, like, I'm just, like... I'm a fangirl.
I was also in high school. Don't make me feel old, please.
I'm
I'm only a year older than you.
Out of everyone here, who is the oldest?
Shut the fuck up. You're done.
When's your birthday, Lynn?
gonna be 23 on January 9th.
Oh my god, we're the start of the year birthdays.
Wait, is your birthday in January?
No, my birthday's in February.
Oh, okay,
but
slay.
like
Oh my god.
for the first 2 months.
No,
so.
you do really like give February vibes.
I'm a Pisces.
It's because she likes pink too.
Yeah, and Valentine's Day is so my aesthetic.
Valentine's Day makeup is literally the most fucking superior holiday makeup, period.
It's so fun. I'm excited. I want to do like
I'm a hater.
I want to do outfit
Frederic!
content with it this year. I want to do like fun outfits.
It's because I've never had a relationship on well, only one, but
No,
you don't have to like.
no, hearts are still
celebrate,
so
have
cute.
fun.
And Frederic, you would look
I'm literally
adorable.
gonna I'm gonna do broken hearts.
Yeah, do
That's
that
fun too.
Heartbreaker.
baddie anti-Valentine's Day look.
Yeah. But no, we
Do
love
are
you.
you gonna do Christmas looks, Lynn? Sorry, I should stop talking as well.
Yeah, I will. I will. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it. It's fun. I want to be like festive this year because I'm like, I hated Christmas my whole life, but like now that I have a son and like am, like the last year or two is like the first time in my life that I haven't like literally hated myself in my whole life. So I'm like, yay, time to enjoy my life. Like, yeah. So I'm like, I want to
should
enjoy the
celebrate it.
holidays. I don't want to be like grumpy anymore. I'm gonna
That's real.
draw gingerbread men on
No
my
more
eyes.
Grinch. Did you wait? Do you even know what? Do you know the Grinch? Have you watched that movie? At
No.
least? Oh my god. And we can end it there. Thank you so much for being on our podcast. We love you.
I love you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we love you.